Yo guys, you know what it is. Welcome to my FX adventure. And for sure, I know you guys know what we do here, but just in case you don't know, basically what we do here is anything, everything forex. Everything forex, yeah. When I even try to think about what else do we do here, it's still forex. And yeah, for the guys that are already subscribed and are following up on what we're doing here, basically you guys know what it is. This is the time of the week where we have an overview of what's up in the market for next week, right? And also we'll also get to have other conversations on anything forex trading. But for this video, basically what we basically do is we analyze the market for the week, just like I said before. And in order not to waste further time, I will just go straight to the point while we're here, right? Okay, yeah, but maybe after the analysis, then we can pretty much go back to my journal, because remember I always say that it's necessary you keep journals. So but we'll do that at the end of the video, but for now we'll just kickstart with the analysis. Pretty straightforward because of time. I wouldn't want us to waste further time. And yeah, for the guys that subscribe, thanks. And for the guys that are not yet subscribed to my channel, you know what to do if you pretty much love what we're doing here. And yeah, this is my journey. For the guys that followed us from my first video, if you go there, you pretty much understand how we came about this. All right, so yeah, this is DXY dollar index. So pretty much that we're looking at the dollar. And last week we speculated that the market is bullish, and if we pretty much look at the current situation or the current status of the market, we are still bullish. And this was on Friday. See what happened. Is it on Friday or on Thursday? Okay, this was on Thursday. Look at that very nice green candle, still pushing up, but generally we are still bullish. Just looking at the market structure, as you guys can see. And yeah, this was the bottom that took us to the point breaking this high. This was the high that broke down, remember? So this was our high. We broke the high, tested it a little bit, have a very nice break of structure here. Look at that candle, look at how it went. Very nice break of structure there. And the reason why we also do this analysis is for you guys to also see how I have my own view of what's going on in the market. And this is not me coming from a standpoint of trying to form a professional trader, some sort of, but this is more of me still learning. Because if for the guys that really know or started following up this channel from the beginning, will understand that we pretty much have zero knowledge of trading, so we just have to keep on trying stuff. But well, I see I was able to get a strategy that I'm currently using, and I'm also not only using it, I'm also bringing it to you guys here, and also it's a journey. And I pretty much see the lights at the end of the tunnel, if I can say that. And pretty much with God being the creator of the heaven and earth and the universe at large and everybody in it, pretty much I believe he'll work out things on his own, right? We just have to do all we just have to do is basically on our own side, we just have to make ourselves available. And the only way you can make yourself available is by keep on developing yourself, improving yourself, and not only developing yourself and improving yourself all round. Like when I mean all round, like your spiritual life, you should be good there, and your physical, you have to work on that too. And I think there are three of them basically: the spiritual, physical, and then your mind. Yeah, if you're able to get these things, if you're able to get these things and work on them, you pretty much be a very good guy or good lady, or whatever. So yeah, um, pretty much going off a bit, but it just occurred to me to say that. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, what I'm doing here, I'm drawing out the liquidities that the market took out, pretty much, and we still have more liquidities to take out on the upside, which are here. Let me just, I think this is, I'm wasting time. Let me just use trend line, basically. And the market is still going up. Last week, we speculated the market will go up. And this week, our bias is still the same. We are bullish on dollar. And for you guys that know or have watched my previous videos, which I will advise anyone that wants to understand what we're doing here, should pretty much go watch the previous videos. I say something around market correlation, and basically the movement of the market is some sort of for the currency that correlate with each other. There are positive correlation, negative, and is it neutral? I don't know. Well, I don't know how they categorize them, right? But I know there is some category for them, but generally you just call it market correlation, right? Basically, for at least the ones I know for EUR USD pair, I know for British pound USD pair, and I know for Australian dollar USD pair. Anytime the dollar is going up, know that they tend to go down, and I even think it goes down pretty much further to stocks also. But I don't trade stocks, but the little I know for sure that anytime the dollar is going up, British pound and Euro USD, AU, Australian dollar USD tend to go down. It's not casted on concrete. It's not. I'm not saying it's certain that it's going to happen every time, but most times, at least, I've seen it happen 90% of the time. And this is we can just go and compare them. Basically, I think I did some comparison in my last video, but if you guys should look at this chart here, this is the dollar chart, and let's say the dollar, we started having this correction around this small correction. You see this red candles coming down before this very nice push on Thursday, right? The market on Tuesday, 3rd October 2023, if you look at the bottom side of the screen here, you see the date there. That was on Tuesday, 3rd October 23. If I should pull up British pound USD, you see what happened. The market started going up. You see, that was Tuesday. The last red candle before the market started going up here was, let me show you guys with the drawing. So at this point, this was this last red candle here, right? If I hover on it, you look at the bottom part of the screen here, you will see that's on Tuesday, 3rd October 2023. You see, same thing with the dollar. That was when the dollar started going down. So when dollar goes down, other guys go up. When dollar is going up, other guys tend to go down. So that's it. Even if you check it for Euro USD, same thing. Look at it, that place. Look at it here. That was Tuesday, 3 October 2023. Same thing. Same thing. And this is our drawing. I think this drawing is from the last week. So this was our speculation. But the way I'm seeing it, maybe this might not play out again. But I don't know. We'll just watch and see if the market. But I would pretty much love the market to come up here. You know, they might decide to build up liquidity while coming up here. Then further they will take it out. I don't know. The market will always decide to show us what it wants to do. Our own job is to know what the market is doing and align ourselves towards that. That's just the way it is. The market can decide not to do all these drawings you have here. The market can decide to just start going down straight up, or might decide to just start going up straight up. Anything can happen, right? But the most important thing is to, in the midst of that anything can happen, what is currently happening. Do you understand what is currently happening? Once you're able to understand that in the market, you will have that edge. Then most importantly, you don't have to manage your losses and improve yourself. Trading is not all about the fundamental. It's not all about the higher highs and the higher lows. It's not all about the what do I call it, understanding the charts, knowing how to buy or knowing how to sell. No, trading is more, when you understand the fundamentals. Basically, you need to understand the fundamentals. You need to know the fundamentals, right? But added to that, trading is more psychological. It's more, it requires your time. It's not as easy as people make it seem, to be honest. And for the guys that have been following this channel, you will know how many strategies I have tried, even the ones that I have tried and I did not make videos on them, right? But for the ones that I made video, they are here. You can go watch them. There was a time I used the MACD. There was a time I was using combination of MACD. I was using so many instruments, right? But the bottom line is, you need to really work on yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have to be disciplined. It requires a whole lot. But to be honest, when you start doing it, you get used to it, right? So yeah, that's it for that. And I think we digressed a bit, but I don't think we have much updates in the market rather than what it was last week. And for the guys that are wondering what we said last week, you can pretty much go to the previous video and watch and see what we have on that. Our bias still remains the same. Dollar is going down. Dollar is going up. Other guys is going down. When I mean other guys, I'm talking about the currency pairs, or the pairs that I mostly pay attention to, which is the EUR. That is Euro USD. Sorry, Euro USD, British Pound USD, and Australian Dollar USD. Those are the pairs I mostly look at. Then sometimes I do gold, but I rarely do gold because gold tends to behave slightly differently from what the general market normally do. When I mean the general market, I'm talking about those four currency pairs I called, right? So that's it. And our buyers, we are still bearish on Euro USD. We are bullish on dollar. We are bearish on British pounds. We are bearish on Australian dollar or AUD. Let me pull them out so it won't be like I'm just saying it off heart. As you can see, the market is just going down. Series of lower highs and lower low. This is our high, low, lower high, you can say this same low, lower high. Now we have another lower low. Now we have an intending lower high, of which is if the market breaks further down, this will be a lower high. So the market is just going down on this one. If we look at okay, we've looked at the euro. Let's look at British pounds. The same thing. The market is just going down, all the way down. So going into next week, we are heavily bearish on British pound, bearish on Australian dollar, and we are also bearish biased on Euro USD. We are highly bullish on dollar. That dollar might continue going up, but on the only time we will change our bias on dollar is if dollar should pull out a change of character here. If the dollar breaks below this line, then that means we are technically, I'll use the word technically because the market can do anything, but technically it means we are bearish. But currently, technically, we are bullish. It's as simple as that. And in the market, call a spade a spade. That's the only way for you to, stay afloat. Then manage your risk. Very, very important. So let me just quickly go through my journal, and we'll call it a day because I think we've already started taking time, right? So for last week, I do paper journal. For the guys that are pretty much coming to this video for the first time, I do paper journal. Most of these things, when you watch my previous videos, it's like a journey. You will see how we got to this point, but basically I keep journal, and I advise anybody to always do that. It helps a lot. So coming into last week, that is this, is it this week or last week? So this week's come on, Sunday is the first day of the week, right? Yeah. So I believe we're already in this week, so I'm talking about last week. So last week, my journal on last week, I started last week with $17.88, and that was from our Jesus Christ, that was from our previous oh my Jesus Christ, that was from our previous week, the upper one, right? Yeah. So but yeah, basically we started last week with $17.88, and at the end of the week we closed with $27, $27. So that means we made profit of $9.14 this week, and that's what's up. I also remember I pointed out I'll be adding an extra column to my journal, and the column I added was the lot size, and pretty much 80% or 75% of my trades last week I used a 0.04 lot size, and and so one of the importance why you should keep journal is because looking at my journal, I was able to find out that the current strategy that I'm using to trade normally gives me an average of 12 to 13 trading opportunities in the market for the week. And the only way that I'm able to find out this is because I started keeping journals, and currently the upper week, that's the previous week, was total of, let me count it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 was a total of 12 trades. Then last week was a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 trades. See, so with this now you can see that there is some level of having an overview of what you are doing, and gives you records that you can really, use to optimize how you trade, and the previous week we made gain of $8 and last week we made gain of $9. You see, there is similarities also in the gains. So this way we can use that to, or you can also use those things to maybe modify your trades and know how you can do things better and etc. Right? This is not financial advice. I won't advise anybody to go and use your money and do trading, but if you want, if it's something you really want to do, which is something I decided on my own that's what I want to do, which is why I even started this journey in the first place. You just have to treat it like any other business, because it's actually a business, right? So that's just it. Be disciplined, work on yourself, and etc. To be honest, if you leave me here, I'll pretty much continue talking, but I want to keep the video quite very, very short so that it will be pretty much easy for you guys to quickly have a glance through it and pick out the important information that I have for any particular video, right? So you guys can use the comment sections, criticize the video, if you have suggestions or anything you want to share or anything you would want us to add in our other subsequent videos. You can pretty much use the comment sections to tell us, and let's keep these things interactive. And thank you for the guys that are subscribing. It's really awesome and interesting knowing that what we do here is actually beneficial to the society out there, right? And so yeah, I'll call it a day. Be safe and remain blessed. Have a nice week and day going forward. All right, see you guys in my next video. And yeah, if you love what we're doing here, you know what to do, right? Like the videos, subscribe if you've not, and turn on the notification bell. I don't know why I always keep on forgetting that one. All right, yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao.